Welcome to the Always at Home setup video from Pocketware. In this video I'm going to show you how to quickly set up Always at Home. You first need to download the Always at Home driver, which can be found on our website on the product page for Always at Home. Download this file into your Control4 drivers folder. You also need to have purchased a valid license, which you can purchase at our website as well. Once you have the driver file downloaded, then start up Composer. Once Composer has started, then connect to your local controller. And to add the Always at Home driver, it actually does not matter where you place the driver in your project. For this video I'm going to place it in my garage. To find the driver, you click on the Search tab in Composer, select Local Database, the device type will be Others, and you can choose Pocketware as the manufacturer. And this should show all the drivers from Pocketware. Add the Always at Home driver to your project. Once the driver is added to your project, then highlight it and you can see all of the properties. The first property we're going to fill out is the license. It is important that you copy and paste the license as it is case sensitive. And once you've entered the license, then push the Set button, and within a few seconds you should see the license status property update with a license registered with the server message. At this point we will select the lights that you'd like to record. Typically we would select lights that have windows that can be viewed from the outside of your home, and you can pick as many lights as you would like. Now once you've selected these lights, you'll see their device IDs have been populated into the properties box. It is important that you push the Set button at this point, otherwise these changes won't take effect. Now if you'll notice, there is a default light level property. This property allows you to set at what level you'd like your lights to play back at. There are options for anywhere from 10 to 100%, and this allows you to save on energy while your customers are away from home. So for this video I'm going to choose 50% and push the Set button. Always at Home does provide an optional TV recording option. You don't have to select a TV, but you can if you'd like. For this I'm going to select one television, and again remember to push the Set button. And now there are only two more steps needed to set up Always at Home. Go to your Programming tab. The first thing we need to do is to set up an event that will enable or disable playback of your recorded lights or TVs. To do this, you need to select whichever event that you currently use to enable your vacation mode. So for this video I'm going to choose a 6-button keypad, and to begin my playback I have button 1 is what I'm going to use for my vacation mode enable, and so I will select button 1 for this keypad, and then you would select the Always at Home driver in the Actions tab, and then you can see there's several options. You can either start playback, stop playback, or you can also toggle. So for this I'm going to do playback, begin. I'm going to use button number 2 to disable my vacation mode. And now we're set up to enable and disable Always at Home, and it should correspond to your vacation mode. The last step, which is optional if you decided to record a TV, would be you need to associate a media or video device for that TV to be played back. The Always at Home driver only records when the TV is on and off, and so you need to tell it what you want it to play. To do this, you would select the Always at Home driver in the Events tab. And you can see we provide several events for the Always at Home, so you can trigger off of when Always at Home stops or begins playback. And you also have up to 4 TVs that you can use as an event. So we'll choose TV 1, and then you'd select your room on the Actions tab where that TV is located. And at this point you can select either a media source, or you can also select a video device for which you like to play back on that TV. For this tutorial I'm going to select a video device, just over-the-air TV, live TV to be played back, and drag this on here so that when TV 1 is turned on, it will play back whichever source you select. Now if we go back to the System Design tab, Always at Home is fully set up, and it is running and ready to go. Thank you.